Championship bout of 2023. The tale of the tape is brought to you by VeChain, the official blockchain of UFC. Leon Edwards, 32. Colby Covington, 35. 3-inch thin.
Rated PG-13. For those 1.5 pounds. Feet tall. Now, if you wish.
Edwards opening orthodox here.
Very smart of Edwards to put him on his heels. Not a lot for Covington to try to use the octagon side to take him down. That's where Colby's really good at securing takedowns. When he gets you pushed back, and he can put 2 and 3 takedowns together with your back against the fence. But that answers the question. We wondered if Leon would be emotional. Look at him right now. He looks the same. Very measured in his approach. Not overthrowing, not rushing anything as he tries to figure out how to approach Covington.
Covington goes high. Edwards raises the guard.
Leon looks very measured. And Colby is very cautious, which is very unusual for him. This is not a typical Colby Covington start of a fight at all.
He's usually forward on the pressure right away.
Yeah.
Because when you make cardio your biggest weapon, you know that you've got to start very early. Because if you wait, you don't know if the next guy can stay with you for 10 to 15 minutes. You got to make him press for 25.
And Leon again is staying in orthodox, and there he switched to southpaw temporarily.
You can tell Covington has a lot of respect for the power coming back his way.
It's not just the power, it's the precision.
Yeah.
The technique is flawless. I mean, he is as clean a striker as we've ever seen in this division.
I think the reason Leon's staying conventional is because Colby's a southpaw. He usually fights southpaw and then digs a lot of body kicks. So he wants to keep that weapon available to him.
And Joe, to your point on the precision, Kamaru Usman said to us this week, Leon Edwards' biggest asset in there is his sharpness as a striker. Good connection there by both guys, or so it appeared.
Ooh, good left hand by Leon.
Acknowledged by Covington.
Good right hand by Leon there.
He's just so well balanced in his striking, right? He never overthrows.
Yeah, no, his technique is absolutely flawless.
And him cutting the cage off like this and making sure Colby's the guy going backwards is so important to him defending his championship.
Inside leg kick is there for Edwards. Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Fitting that the consensus 2 greatest welterweights of all time, George St. Pierre and Kamaru Usman, are in the building here tonight for this title fight.
Stop that one.
Covington shot that takedown there, and you saw him just kind of reach down and snatch it. He's just trying to get a feel for where the leg is at. By him grabbing that leg, that's encouraging for him. It's not great because Leon defended, but it's encouraging because now he knows if he really commits to getting that takedown, he at least knows that he can get to the leg.
But this is very atypical of Colby Covington. He just got tagged with a good left hand. We very rarely see him fight cautious.
Well, perhaps some of it has to do with what is the longest layoff of his career, nearly 2 years.
Leon's octagon control is beautiful right now, just making sure his back is to the center.
There appears to be some blood on the right cheek of Colby.
Yep. Covington twice has slipped on the mat. I saw Royval. There it is again.
Yeah,
he did it again.
Royval slipped a lot in the previous fight. Body kick is there for Covington.
Boy, if Colby fights this way,
yeah, he's not going to win.
Yeah,
He's
Leon, this is Leon's pace. This is Leon's distance. No pressure. You're not testing his cardio. You're not using any of your skills.
Round one down. Good body kick to open the round for Covington.
But maybe you have to wait to hope that some of that snap off of Leon's strikes wears off, you know, as the fight goes long. But you got to press him. Yeah, even if it's just to put him in the clinch if you're Colby Covington.
Yeah, if he's not getting pressed, he's not going to lose any snap. Especially like this. I mean, it's such a low volume. Oh, there's a nice kick to the body by Leon. He stung with that right hook.
Covington has paid when he has advanced.
And that's one of those things when you're a challenger and you don't fight going forward, or you don't engage in the fight that you know you need to fight in order to win, is when these guys go home and they wonder, man, could I have done so much more, right? Sometimes you get these challengers, they get in there and they freeze up. It's not what we expected from Colby Covington, because we have seen him in 2 title fights against one of the best welterweights of all time. So you expected him to fight him in the same way that he fought Kamaru Usman.
Champ, you think there's anything to the fact that he hasn't been in there since March of 2022 or no?
Yeah, a little bit of time. And also you might find, like, if he's training down in Miami with his coaches, right, and he's getting better on the pads and in sparring, striking, you start to build this belief in this new skill that you've attained when you haven't tried it or tested it in live action. And you have to realize, I got to get back to what got me here. What made me this guy that has earned so many championship opportunities.
Big left hand for Edwards, and as you can see, he has worked that right thigh of Covington effectively.
Look at the bruising on the outside leg of Colby.
Yeah, that's already. That's nasty. That's pinpoint. I mean, I've never seen Colby fight like this.
And sure, you know, Leon Edwards is a powerful guy, but you can't think that he'd have more punching power than Kamaru Usman after what we have seen Kamaru Usman do to guys like George Masvidal and so many others.
Well, the difference is Kamaru didn't start off as a striker, and even though he has outstanding power, he doesn't have the same elite level of technical proficiency with everything, with the kicks, the punches, the elbows, the way the combinations flow together, the feints. Leon's a different animal. You're watching one of the most precise strikers to ever compete in MMA.
And Joe, like we talked about earlier in the night, like if you're going to fight this fight, where it's almost like a sparring match for Leon Edwards, this dude could do this for 10 rounds. You guys want to put 50 minutes on the clock?
Right.
He'll still seem like he's going for a walk in Central Park.
Yeah, we're almost done with the second round. He's not even breathing a little heavy. There's nothing, which you would have never imagined a Colby Covington fight, because one of his biggest strengths is that pace, is that cardio.
I'm just very confused.
And he's reaching for these punches. Oh, that one hurt. He's punishing him to that right leg.
And you know what else becomes an issue? Is the more damage he takes to the leg, the harder it will be to push off on the takedown attempts as the fight gets longer.
And connecting with strikes.
And it's harder to take people down when they're wet, when they're sweaty.
Oh, he's getting beat up.
Under a minute to go in round 2. Covington very reactionary here late in the round. Out of range with that offering.
I want to hear the corner advice when Covington goes back to his corner. I got to know what they're seeing. Or if I mean, I don't necessarily know what the plan is right now, while Leon Edwards is just picking them apart. Leon's a sharpshooter. He'll keep touching him up.
And eventually he'll open up.
Yeah. He'll get comfortable. Even in the Diaz fight, when Diaz hurt him late, he had to take some damage to get an opportunity to hit Leon Edwards.
Edwards has realized a lot of success out of both stances, and he's up 2-0. Just one thus far, and perhaps the speed is a big factor. And there's another
sliding a lot.
Roybal was sliding all over the place.
The thing is, it's like, if takedowns aren't in it, how does he win?
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't if he doesn't at least attempt takedowns. If he isn't in the clinch, dirty boxing, and just making the fight look like the first Kamaru Usman fight did.
Nice job by Edwards defensively, moving with that strike. Dean Thomas, what do you have?
You know, Colby's corner wanted him to start taking shots because Leon wasn't throwing knees. But he is throwing that front kick up the middle. And that was something that Kamaru Usman had a lot of success with, taking the steam out of Covington in their first fight. So that front kick up the middle will slow Colby down even more so than he is right now.
They told him, Colby, you're the challenger. Remember, you got to go. They're trying to prompt him to get going, but they can't seem to light a fire under him.
He's also flinching now. He's reacting to these shots.
Even the interim title fight winning performance, he just overwhelmed RDA.
Yeah. Oh, he hurt him with that one.
Look at the bruising.
Yeah. That one was perfect.
Seems like maybe the left big toe of Colby Covington is bothering him as well. He's been moving very gingerly on that, and it was bleeding very early on. There's a good shot.
He's in deep.
First real attempt by Covington. Edwards steps over. That's a big mistake by Leon. That's a mistake by Leon. He shouldn't have done that. He should not have done that. He should not have stepped over. You can never step over a wizard.
He tried to dominate the position. He tried to get into a better spot.
You can't do that.
Instead of defending, he tried to get on top.
All right, so the pro-Covington crowd finally with reason to cheer. We'll see what he can do with his first takedown of the fight.
Right back up. Oh, hurt him with a head kick.
Now Edwards shoots. Good sprawl by Covington.
It seems like he's determined to try to take Colby
down. He's about to.
Wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Leon Edwards takes Colby Covington down. He's the one who secures the takedown. Amazing.
Just over 2 minutes here in round 3. Covington back to his feet.
And you know he did that to prove a point.
He's dominant. He just wants to dominate him. And imagine, this is the same guy that had to be contained even at the stare-off yesterday. And look at how composed he's fighting. He's measured, he's taking his time. But this is what Covington has to do. He's got to take some chances. He's got to just start to throw punches.
Yeah.
He's got to pressure.
Well, he certainly has to do it now before that leg is completely useless. Because then he becomes a stationary target. Like, it's already a problem. Look at that.
Beautifully done by Edwards there. Could very well be Covington's last crack at undisputed Golden Glory.
And he thought this was the ideal matchup for it, right? You had Kamaru Usman, who's an all-American wrestler himself. That would be hard to take down. And then you get a striker in Leon Edwards. But as we have seen time and time again, when Leon Edwards goes off to training camp and comes back, he's better. And today, he's showing once again that he's improving.
Edwards leg kicks. Covington tried to use it against him, unable to take him down. Colby 1 for 4 now unofficially on his takedown attempts. Little slip there by Leon, now switches up his footwork.
And look at that. A really hard time pushing off that leg.
Well, look at what Leon does. The moment he sees Colby load up, right? Because you know how we always speak about these great strikers, how they don't have a tell. when they're going to throw a kick or a punch. Colby shows when he's going to throw the left hook to lead before the right hand. So Leon just gets out the way. Just kind of slides out the way every time Covington gets ready to go.
See that flinch?
He's got him fainting.
Yeah.
He's got him biting on the feints now.
The champion with nary a scratch through 50.
Just to show.
Now that he's got Colby's right leg destroyed.
But that's what he's got. But that's the next step for Leon Edwards. When you have a guy in front of you that is not offering as much resistance as you expected, you got to go get him. And that's when Leon will make that jump. Because right now he can go get Colby Covington.
He just chopped at that leg again.
Well, this performance from Colby Covington as he shoots for a takedown here, very much an outlier when it comes to his career. He is 35 years of age now.
Look at Leon isolate Colby's right hand. He always does that. Oh, he's jumping on a choke.
Covington with desperation escapes. Minute gone by, round 4.
Wow.
Check that one.
Yeah, that caused a gash on Edwards' right knee.
That front kick up the middle is excellent for Leon as well. You see the reddening on the stomach of Colby, also from some of those body kicks. Oh, he brought him clean with that left hand.
That was a nasty counter. Little pull left hand. And that was one of the things that Leon spoke about, that he didn't think Colby was much more than just wrestling. And right now he's showing that with his striking ability and his takedown defense, he has separated himself from Covington.
Right.
But he's still fighting a very intelligent and measured fight.
That's him, man.
He's putting the pressure on him, but he's being very technical. He's not doing anything rash, not taking any unnecessary chances.
I kind of made a comparison to Lennox Lewis on him on the way out to the octagon, and that was one of the knocks on Lennox Lewis during his career, was that he was so good, but he never got dude.
Right.
He was lacking a little bit of that killer instinct. A clean performance and a win was always enough for him. It feels like Leon Edwards is like that also.
So a pair of Covington's best strikes of the fight allow him to get inside, momentarily drag Edwards down, but not take him down.
But at least Colby's having some success here, initiating the clinch, making it a grappling exchange. Oh, he couldn't get him. Couldn't get him.
Under 2 minutes now to go, round 4.
Oh.
No, it wasn't intentional. It was just a knee. You ready to fight? Okay, fight.
He threw a knee in the foot, inadvertently caught the cup.
Nasty body kick by Edwards. Big left hand from Colby. Covington starting to realize some success with his hands here in round 4.
Yeah, he's connected. There he is again. He's connected more with his hands in this round than he has in any previous round.
Because he's taking chances. He's actually trying to fight.
He's going to have to.
And as he starts to find success late, that's when he's going to watch this and question, why did I get going a little early?
Wow. Look at this. Oh, see the same thing. He started grappling. Now this is a terrible position for Leon. And it's because he wanted to grapple instead of just separate.
Colby doesn't have a hook in though. He's got to try to get a hook in if he wants to keep him.
And Leon struck.
Oh, nice knee to the body by Edwards. Covington attempted to check that leg kick. So a better fourth round for Colby Covington, but it has been all the champion, Leon Rocky Edwards, through 4.
Definitely a
Thank you very much for the lead, but managed risk, I would think.
high kick.
Absolutely. And when you start looking at this, you start looking at this Leon Edwards performance, and you start thinking about Bilal Muhammad, and you start thinking about Shavkat Rakhmonov, there are some very interesting matchups for him if he continues to finish this performance. But I believe that he should get on the gas a little bit, because he's going to have to get on the gas against those guys. If he fights Muhammad, Muhammad's going to continue to press him for 5 rounds. If he fights Shavkat, he's going to continue to press him for 5 rounds.
Right.
Well, Muhammad is due a rematch anyway, right?
Yes.
I mean, the first fight ended because of an eye poke.
Eye poke, yes.
Covington with a takedown, trying to transition to the back.
He has secured takedown.
He got one now. And we got a lot of time to work here. Almost 4 minutes to go.
And look at Leon not allowing him to get that hook in. Colby needs to get a hook in to try to control Edwards on the mat. He's got to find that hook.
But if you're Covington, the clock is your enemy now. Likely needs a submission.
This Leon wants to grapple with this. It's so crazy.
Wow.
But he runs the risk of being reversed.
Yeah. They'll get into a scramble. And that's where Covington will try to find his way to the top. Because look at how loose Leon's hook is right now.
Yeah, he does not have that right.
No, he doesn't have the hook in.
Now this is the moment right here where Colby can explode.
He's going to rotate back into it.
He's going to push off with his right hip and turn towards him. And now he's on top.
Triangle chance here. Leon's got a triangle chance here.
Whoa, he might have it. He might have it. He's got to grab his ankle and tighten it up. He's trying. He's trying to switch it over. Oh, he's got it. Oh, he lost it. Wow.
All right, Covington's out. 2.5 minutes to go.
He had it briefly there and then lost it.
Got to have some admiration for Leon Edwards going for it, but you don't want to set up too many compromising situations when you've got this type of lead.
And I love it. I love that.
Feels like he's so far ahead.
Yeah.
I love that he tried it, right?
Yeah.
Because as I was speaking earlier, seeing him attempt to finish is very important as he tries to build his brand and tries to build his following as the champion of the world. Because while Kamaru Usman wasn't as universally loved as he probably should have been, those Covington fights, he gained a lot in them because they were fun, they were hard fought, those guys went after it. We will always remember those 2 fights between those 2.
Yeah, Leon, this is not a good look if Leon ends this fight on his back with Colby on top of him. This is not the dominant victory that he wants.
Colby was able to secure him this time, right?
Yeah.
Now, if Colby would have gotten to the takedowns earlier, could he have secured him? What would this fight look like then?
Well, part of this is because Leon chose to grapple with him.
Yes.
Minutes ago, it's a bad look for Leon.
But he's going to win the fight.
He's going to win the fight.
Yeah.
But this is not how he wants to win the fight, right? This guy talked so much trash. What he wants to do is be beating him up and have fully dominated him at the end of the fight. But that's not the case because of decisions that he made.
Just doesn't feel like he's even trying to get up right now. He's content to just keep his championship.
Right, like right here.
He could get out. He's gotten out every time before.
Yeah, but he just doesn't want to make any risks. He doesn't want to take any chances that he could get submitted and he could lose the title to this guy.
Submissions for Covington.
Covington is looking hard for that arm triangle.
Final seconds.
Hang on. He's just going to hang on for the last few seconds.
All right, so a strong finish for Colby Covington, but tonight in all likelihood belongs to the incumbent, Leon Rocky Edwards, who dominated most of the portions of the
Kick, nothing that gets off in the 8th
way. And
for the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the winner and still UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Edwards. Leon.